first thing you played.
Nothing about the 554 mile. Move on. Next question.
How long was it? How fast did you run that mile in?
554.
Okay. Not that you're proud of it or anything.
I got to get that down.
Playing at UNLV, certainly they had an interesting season already with Dave being let go, but then they've played pretty well since then. What have you noticed out of them?
They're not without talent, that's for sure. They've got a lot of talented kids. They still got a great coaching staff. They look like they're playing together well. They're clicking as a team. They had a tough road game against their rival, and other than that, they've been perfect since they made the change. So we know what we're in for. It's going to be. It's never. We've had some colossal battles with UNLV and over the years since we've been here, and like I said, this will be another one of those we expect, and we hope to be able to battle with them.
What do you notice about this edition of the team that maybe was a little bit different last year?
Well, it looks to me just, I don't know the ins and outs of what they have, but it looks like they have good chemistry and they play together, and they're one of the best teams in the country in transition, and so they really are the running rebels, and when they get running and finishing like that, they're really, really efficient, hard to beat.
The difficulty of playing down there. You got your first win down there last year, and took a really good defensive effort to have it happen. What's so difficult about playing down there, and how do you approach it, knowing that you were able to get it done last year?
They've got a tremendous fan base, and they come out and support the Rebels, and like I said, but it starts with the kids out on the floor. They got talented guys up, and you look at the last. I was watching film on them, and I was kind of oohing and on at some of their guys and talented, and my son says, "Dad, every year they're like that." I'm like, yeah, that's a good point. They do have talent, and they look like they are coming together. And so I know, I saw what they did to Air Force. I know what they're capable of, and we're gonna play a great game.
They're going with the red out too, so will that be intimidating?
Well, the one thing that's good about our guys is they've been through a lot of these things. Where they are in Tarkner, that couldn't be more. But it'll be a good atmosphere, no question. We've never, every time we played down there, it's been a great atmosphere, and it's a great place for college basketball, and it's also what makes the Mountain West so special is there's so many arenas like this, but UNLV is a pretty special one.
My understanding is you're going to honor Mikey Thompson's father also, or do something for him.
Oh, that's terrific! I did not know that. That's pretty special of them. Because that was a tough thing for Mikey, and he's got tons of family down there. I mentioned when he graduated in December, he had 17 people come up. So we're going to have a lot of Mikey Thompson fans down there.
Speaking of Mikey, what's impressed you most about his play about the last 10 games?
Just his quiet consistency. He's not a rah-rah guy. He's not crazy up and down. And, it seems like the bigger the moments, the better he plays, too. So, that's the kind of kids you want. And he's so unselfish. All he cares about is the team. He's one of the most unselfish kids I've ever coached, maybe. And he's so unselfish that you won't even notice that he's unselfish. He's an interesting kid and pretty special one that we're lucky to have.
You talk about that quiet consistency, because it does seem like night in, night out, you kind of look at the stats and you go, oh, he had 15 again, and he just doesn't. He's just kind of getting points throughout the game. It's maybe not in bunches, but he's just kind of doing it throughout the game.
Yeah, no question. And it's just you look at his assist to turnovers is terrific. He's managing our offense, and he knows what's going on. And there's a value to having a guy that's been in the program for 5 years, and we're reaping the dividends of being able to redshirt him that first year. It's made a huge difference for his senior year, and it's made a huge difference for our program.
Wyoming kind of said that the depth of this team is really what sets Boise State apart from every other team in the Mountain West. But what I also see combined with that is the fact that the guys that are being replaced, they're having guys come off the bench to replace them for a little while, give them a breather, are okay with it. They have trust in those guys that are going to do it. It seems like it's an all-around thing.
It is, and it's a credit to all these guys. Nobody's caught up in their ego or how many minutes, or I should have played 17, I only played 12, and that's easy to do, because they all want to play well, but in the end, they all want to win, and that's what brings them together, and that's they're all involved in something bigger than themselves, and they all accept that, and they all like it, and that's what they're about, truly, to the core, and that's why we're winning.
You talked a lot about Anthony and stuff, but he played like 35, 37 minutes in that game and had 15 points, 7 rebounds or something. You said some days will be better than others. Is that just a better day for him? I guess?
That was like I said after the game, it was vintage Anthony. It's great to see. It makes you happy. And you look at the stat sheet. It was an Anthony Drummond stat sheet: 15.7 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals. I mean, kind of impacted the game in every single way, and had that Anthony Drummond look of, okay, we're not going to let this team lose, and here we go. I'll do what I have to do. And that's what makes him so special.
Well, how much better is the team? I guess obvious answer if he's able to, get healthier than maybe he's looked the last couple of weeks.
That's my prayer, that he can finish the way he deserves to finish, and that his health keeps getting a little bit better. And I never know really where it is. I don't think he really knows exactly where it is, but that would be huge for the team if he can just keep getting healthier and finish out the way he deserves to.
Seems like in the second half of that game, Chandler was playing a lot better. He didn't have the greatest game the game before in his first half. He played 2 minutes and got 2 fouls.
Yeah, he got 2 fouls in the first 2 possessions, I think. But he did. He had a good second half and did some good things for us. And, he was coming off an injury, too. So, he just kind of played through it. But I think he's feeling a little healthier now.
How hard is the back-to-back road games? And I guess I know you guys chartered back, so that helps. But how kind of challenge is it with the quick turnaround for another trip down there tonight?
I think it is tough, because what happens, when you see it all around the country, you want to talk about that, is that these league games are just, there's so many good, tough games that if you're not up there, which is hard to do, 18 games, you're not going to play your best every night, but you better be up for that next one. And this next one is UNLV. And so now you had to go 2 line and play with all the things you have to be up there. They have to turn around quickly and prepare for a really, really talented team that's playing good, playing really good. And we have to do it in a short notice.
How much of a difference has it made in the program, or have you noticed in the ability to get those charters? I mean, you've been doing that more recently in recent seasons.
Those things, they help you so much, and they make such a difference for your program. And first, it helps your team get better rest. It helps them prepare better for class. There's less missed classes. It minimizes, hotels that you have to stay in. And I think it minimizes sickness, because you're not on a public plane where everybody's coughing on you and that kind of thing. So it's huge for the program, and the more we can do those, it helps the team.
You don't have weird guys trying to sit by you.
Absolutely, you don't have stranger danger.
Saving the seat kind of weirdly for you.
That guy. I'm gesturing today, so